Big money. Damn, am I alright? Try that again. Big Money Bound TV, RRT Posse YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I release scheduled videos every Monday, 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. But I also release some unscheduled videos throughout the week. Now, if you're returning, hey, welcome back. I appreciate all of the support, man. Thank you. Today's video, my board exam experience and story. How I prepared for the exam, how many times it took me to pass the exam, what was going through my mind when I took the exam, how I felt. Hey, keep watching, dog. Just keep watching. What we represent, man?
Big Money Bound.
Say, let it roll, man.
Big Money Bound.
2 weeks was left in the respiratory therapy program. I already knew I was gonna graduate. My teacher told me, don't worry about the final exam. So, hey, I started studying for my board exam. Now, if y'all know that story about how my teacher said, don't worry about it. Then I failed the exam. She said, you failed. I said, you said, don't worry about it. She said, I didn't say that. You got to go check that video out. But long story short, I passed the exam. I got a retake. I passed it. Appreciate the teacher for all that. So I graduated. Now, after graduation, I'm already thinking like, I got to take this test so I can become a therapist and I can get to these riches and I can stop eating these grilled cheese sandwiches, man, because it's getting ridiculous. So what I did is I studied the Kettering book material for a full month. This study guide right here, it's a little dusty. It's been a while. This study guide right here for the multiple choice question exam, which is like 180 questions, but only like 150 of them count, something like that. It's been a while. I read this for a month. The Kettering book for a month with the Kettering read-along audio. You gotta have the audio. The guy explains detail chapter from chapter, reading along with you, explaining what it means and how to look at it on the test, bro. I read this thing every chapter over and over and over. See, I still got highlight points. Can you see them highlights? I still got some highlighted points that I jotted down in here, man. Like, hey, man, this brings back memories. I studied each chapter in this book, man, at least 4 times with the read-along audio. At least 4 times. Let me see. There we go. 1 second. Hold on. I'm new here, y'all. Hold on. The table of contents. I went through all of this at least 4 times before I went and took my exam, man. Kettering, that company helped me pass. Without that company, man, I wouldn't have passed my board exam. I went over that Kettering study guide for a whole month, man, until I felt confident enough to take my test. I graduated like May 15, 2015, and I took my test in like June 20th. So, I feel like I'm prepared to take the multiple choice question exam. Now I gotta choose my testing site. Now the site I chose was way down in Miami. Anybody know Florida? I'm in Central Florida. I had to drive way down to Miami to take my board exam. Why did I choose to go way to Miami when I had another exam location that was like literally 2 miles away from my house? Because the one that was 2 miles away from my house, the testing center, was near a daycare. And somebody who took their board exam there, they was like, yeah, I took my board exam and I passed, but it was a little noisy from the kids that was next door. Hey, I wasn't trying to hit no kids, man. I'm trying to be focused and locked in. So wherever I gotta go, that's where I'm finna go. I drove, bro, 45 minutes to Miami to take my test off. But I wanted to pass. And with that, man, I got a 45-minute drive. I'm thinking to myself like, bro, this is about to be a life-changing event. You know, like I'm used to getting paid like $7.50, $8.50, $9.50, $10.15, $11. Now you talking about $25 plus? What? Like, bro, my mind is gonna be like all over, bro. I'm just trying to get in there and get to it. I'm thinking in my head like, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna pass the exam. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna buy all the shoes I wanted. I'm gonna buy my girl the designer purse that she wanted. I'm gonna get me the designing clothing I wanted. I'm gonna get me the Mercedes Benz I wanted. The last thing I'm thinking about is buying a house, because like it's levels to it. I was thinking about these little petty goals I always had about just materialistic stuff, like spending silly money, just being silly with it, like being new money, because that's what was all on my mind. So like, you got to get past that level before you can take it to that next level. You feel me? I always wanted to buy like a pair of Christian Louboutins, the red bottom shoes with the spikes on it, 3,000, 3,500. That's crazy, but that's what I wanted to do. And the guy once told me, he's like, yeah, man, if you want to buy that, you got to go ahead and buy that, man. You know, you got to like things that you envision you want and you see yourself with it, you got to go ahead and work hard and you got to get it. I'm like, yeah, man, but I'm going to wait till I get a house. No. Dude was like, no, hey, you don't want to have no house and be spending that kind of money on those shoes. So you want to get there before you get your house, and then, you feel me, level up from there. Hey, man, that's great advice, but that ain't what this is about. So that's what's going through my mind as I'm going to the exam site. Man, I get there, it's like me and another girl. But it's like she taking some kind of nursing exam, I'm taking a respiratory therapy exam. So we can both be in the same room, but it's from like different computers. Anybody who took the exam, if you haven't taken the exam, first thing you gotta do is you gotta show them your ID. Show them your ID, take you to your testing site, and then you gotta like take a picture from the computer screen, from like the webcam. Take a picture, show them that it's actually you that's on your driver's license taking the test. So I'm taking my multiple choice board exam test. I'm doing that. I finished that. I feel good. I passed. I'm like, all right. But now I gotta take another exam. And this was the first year that they was doing the clinical sim exam. So my professors them knew nothing about what was gonna be on the test. We were like the guinea pigs. They were saying like, once you guys take the exam, you guys can please come back and talk to the first year students who are gonna be second year students and tell them what the exam is gonna be like, because they didn't know. So I studied like another 3 months for that exam. Hey man, bro, hey, Kettering, thank you, dog. Number 1 and number 2, bro, I remember, dog. Hey, this is the practice problem, and this is like the lecture notes. And one good thing about this Kettering book right here, I advise everybody to get the Kettering, man. It's like, well, it had like a magic marker part with the book where you can like read the exam question and you would like fill in this with like a magic marker, and it'll show you that answer, and it'll show you if it was correct or no. And if it's not correct, it'll say, okay, you did this, choose something else. So you gotta keep choosing. And everybody know when you keep choosing, normally that ain't meaning that you're doing good. So this was a great practice exam right here, man. Shout out to Kettering. Without Kettering, dog, I wouldn't be here, and that's just being real, man. So I studied the second part of that to get ready for my clinical simulations. I also went to Kettering.com and bought tokens and did practice exam questions on there. So I felt pretty ready after like 3 weeks. I go in there. Mind you, I'm still a struggling like single, living on my own student now. I need Fetty, man. Barely got enough to cover rent. I'm eating cereal. Y'all know how it was. If y'all seen that story, y'all know what's up, man. If you haven't, go and check that out. It's right here. Go check it out. So the exam was like 300 for the simulation part. I get there again. I go to 3 weeks later. I go there to take the exam. Same thing. Give me your ID. Take a photo of yourself on the computer webcam and all that. I'm taking my exam. Like, it's like they give you 10. They give you 10. Was it 10? 18 simulations that count. But it's a total of 20 simulations, but only 18 count. So they give you 20 simulations. Okay, I'm taking the test. They'll be like, this is the problem that the patient has. You got to try to grab this information, read this blood gas value, what vent settings would you put them on, this and that, all kind of stuff. They just keep going. I'm like, all right. I'm feeling like I'm doing all right. I kind of feel like I'm doing all right. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, the simulation review packet with the read along, the guy was saying, if you feel like you're doing something right, you doing something wrong. The exam is meant to make you think you're not correct, you're not doing it right when you really are. That's just how it's set up. So I'm there like, yeah, okay, this is good. But then I'm like, damn, dog said if I feel good, that ain't good. So I say I'm complete. Wait like 3 minutes. I get my test results. I failed by like 13 points. I'm like, damn, to retake it is $250. I barely got rent money, dog. All I got is $255 on me in my bank account. I had to retake it. And the good thing about retaking the test back then, you only had to wait 24 hours. I believe now they're saying after a failed attempt, you gotta wait like 3 months. And every time you fail, it's double that time. So you fail again, you gotta wait 6 months. It's something like that. If you know exactly what it is, please drop the comments and let me know, man. But back then it was 24 hours. So I went home, studied that book some more. I came back 24 hours later, man. I had to try my best to get to these riches, bro. I had to become a therapist. I took the exam again. Check in, log into the computer, take my photo. Okay, time to take the test. I'm taking the test. I ain't feeling so good. But maybe that is good. So, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I finally get finished, man. Another 3 minutes. I wait for my results. The lady come out, congratulations, you passed. I'm like, damn, I did? But I'm looking at my test results and my test score. I guess they had 2 different cut scores, but they had 2 different tests. One of them had like more value points, so you had to get more score. One of them had less value points, so you had to get a less score. So my test results was around the same, but this time I passed. But I guess it was a different board exam. So I'm like, hold on. I'm calling NBR. She's like, hey, man, I passed my exam. But it's like a different cut score. Is that okay? She's like, yeah, you know, it's 2 or 3 exams out there. So if you pass, you pass. You are RRT. Congratulations. Oh, man, bro. When I tell you, dog, I was so happy, bro. Like, I knew my life was going to change. Because I knew I was going to be so dedicated and willing to work hard for it that nothing could, like, hold me back from getting to where I want to get in life. And, hey, man, God real. So I went home from Miami again. I drove home. Soon as I got home, man, I went to fill in the applications. And you know it's a waiting period for you to get your actual license. So you got to pass your test. Then you got to like pay for your license to go through the whole process. Then that take like a month to 3 weeks. I didn't waste no time. Hey, I'm going to have my license eventually. I'm going to fill out applications, man. And that's what I started doing, bro. And that's my board exam story, man. I wish everybody the best of luck that's taking the board exam. If you're looking for material to study to help you prepare for the board exam, you got to mess with Kettering. This is no sponsored video. This is just how I passed it, man. Shout out to Kettering. I wish everybody the best of luck. If you fail and you really want it, bro, just keep trying. Keep trying again. I failed. I could have quit. But hey, I needed that money, dog. I needed something, dog. If you know, dog. My damn stomach was hurting, bro. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, man. RRT Posse, I got it.